Year 9 has arrived and we face the Houston Rockets on opening night at home to start the season. Before we jump into this game, a couple of things to go over. The first is that I have already sent Clint Booker down to the G League, so he will be playing there for probably the entire year. And another just refresher on this team. Off of the reserves team, we're going to have Colin Gillespie, Omer Azette, Matthew Wright Foreman, and probably to start off, Clint Black, but he is 22 years old. Keon Murphy is 28. And Black can shoot the mid-range jumper, but he's not really the best scorer inside. Murphy is actually a pretty good finisher at the rim and also has some good inside defense like Clint Black does. They're pretty similar on the rebounds, and so I think that it could be a good idea to start both, or not start both, but have both guys get playing time. So I think what's going to happen during the season is I'm probably going to do Murphy for the first couple of games, and then if he's not, blowing us out of the water with his play, which he probably won't because he's going to be playing 15 minutes a game only, I'll probably give a couple of games to Clint Black and then keep swapping those two guys just to see, who really is better. I think towards the end of the year, if they're playing pretty similarly, then I'm probably just going to put in Black because he's a lot younger and he could use the playing time for more growth. Murphy could too, but Black definitely has, I think, a higher ceiling than Murphy does. But that's one idea. And also, Don Payne. A lot of you told me what I did wrong, or really what the glitch was in terms of signing free agents, or not free agents, but trying to re-sign people that you give a qualifying offer to. And so I have now learned, thanks to you guys, that that if you give the qualifying offer and you try to offer them a deal in moratorium before the entire open market starts, and they accept or decline or whatever, then they're going to automatically take the qualifying offer, even if it says that they agree to the long-term deal. So now I know that for the future, and they're probably not going to fix it for the next game, so that is good to know for future games as well. But I did go in, and I did add the extra years to his contract. I cannot get it as high as it was on the initial offer. I think it was 5 years, $167 million. That was the initial offer that he agreed to. But I could only set a highest, I think, a highest yearly salary of like $33 million. So I did that for all 4 years of the extension part because I couldn't change how many years left he had on his deal. So I had to pretty much add like an extension to it. And so it pretty much adds 4 years on top of this one. And so the 4 years beyond this one are all the max that I can possibly do, which was $33 million. So it's not as much. It's pretty much $13 million less of a deal than he was going to get. But that's just on the game. But I think I tried my best to that. So he is on the team long term. We fixed that. And one last thing. I talked last episode and before that about how I kind of wasn't really feeling the home uniform. I thought I did at first. I thought it was all right, but it didn't really gel well, I thought, with the court. And I just think that maybe the pinstripes aren't the right way to go with this color scheme. So I changed it. I changed the home uniform. Nobody gave any recommendations or anything, which that's fine, because maybe you guys just didn't know what to say. But this is what I've drawn up for the home uniform to start off. I definitely am willing to make adjustments to it as the year goes on if anybody comments their thoughts on this, but I think I want to go with this. We get a little bit more of the black involved. We pretty much took all of the black except for the pinstripes out of the previous home uniform, but I wanted to add a little bit back here, and so I did also add the Bill Russell patch. We keep the Nike logos, the Gatorade logo. We add some new stripes on the side, which I think look a lot better than our previous side stripes. And yeah, these are the new home uniforms. So there you go. And I also added the Bill Russell patch to the away uniform, and then also to the alternate one as well. So there you go. And here's your starting five for opening night of year 9 of the 2030-2031 NBA season. The Sixers were the reigning champs. We lost in the WCF last year, and it's time to start a new campaign to get us back into the NBA Finals and hopefully a championship as well. The Rockets will start Lamont Porter, Jordan Poole, Ray Harris, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alexander Dunleavy. We will start Tyrese Halliburton, Simon Anderson, Todd Graves, Bol Bol, and Don Payne, the same starters as last season. And no adjustments for us to make to start this game. I will make some as the game goes on, and we might have to switch Don Payne onto Smith during the game, but we'll see if Bol Bol can do a decent job on rebounding and defense against him this game. So here we go. Opening night of Year 9. Let's go. Rogers Arena welcomes the Vancouver Woodsmen on opening night. Here we go. It is the home opener and the season opener as well. Shot clock hits 5. Halliburton guarded by Porter. Waiting for the screen. Notice jack it up instead. And it's good! What a start. Harris to Smith. Working on Bol Bol down low. He fires and hits his first shot. First points for the Rockets of this season. Bol Bol gets the feed at the rim for 2. Nice feed there by Halliburton. Harris attacking the paints, but Graves stalls him in his tracks. He hands off to Smith. We switch. Payne comes over and is called for the shooting foul. Jabari Smith now the face of the Rockets after Jalen Green's been gone for a couple of seasons. Kyrie retired last year, and he goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe to start this game. Anderson gets the feed and hits the shot. Nice feed there from Halliburton again. Smith gets the feed once again. Fires and scores. Don Payne contested jumper, but we have not missed a shot yet. Nice strip by Graves. It's a fight for it, and Anderson rips it from Harris. That's a great turnover. Halliburton attacks the rim. Missed the shot, though, and Smith has it. Porter, quick trigger. No dice. Halliburton trying to get by Porter. He steps back and fires, and that one's off too. Porter hands off to Dunleavy. Stripped by Halliburton. They get it back, though. You get back on defense. Shot clock. It's 5. Dunleavy the screen. Poole fires off it and left it short. Bol Bol, hesitation. He'll pull the trigger and knock it down in the face of Ray Harris. Smith, another one over Bol Bol, but that one has a bit too much under it. Bol Bol, fadeaway shots. That's not a high percentage look right there. Got a mismatch down low. Anderson guarding Smith. He fades away and shows Bol Bol how it's done. Graves with it to Anderson. Uncontested triple. It's good. His first one of this young season. Smith steps into a shot. Wide open look. Having some trouble guarding him right now. He's got 9 points. He's got all of them for Houston. I'm going to make a quick switch. He's already off to a hot start. I want to see what Don Payne can do against him. It's maybe a little bit early of an adjustment, but I think it's worth doing. So we're going to put Don Payne on Smith. 86 overall matchup. We'll see what he can do. Anderson, another 3. Just off. There's a mismatch, but Harris will pull the trigger instead, and Anderson reaches back for the rebound. 5-point lead through almost the first 6 of the first quarter. We have a mismatch down low. Payne backing down Poole. Go up, man. He missed the shot. I don't think Payne is ever going to be a reliable guy with those kinds of looks, even with mismatches. Harris, though, knocks it down, and those are the first non-Jabari Smith points scored by a Houston Rocket. Payne the screen. Halliburton finds Bol Bol wide open in the corner for the 3, and it's good. He shot amazingly well from 3 in the playoffs last year. I know there were some moments where I seem to be pretty frustrated by his lack of knocking them down, but to be honest, that was just an in-the-moment reaction, as Smith cannot be stopped from the paint at all. 11 points to start this game. Carney checks in for the Woodsmen. Meanwhile, Bol another chance from 3, but it's not going to fall this time. So as Graves is going to be taking a seat, Carney will check in for him. He's going to be playing that Keldon Johnson kind of a role off the bench for us, at least to start the year. As Bol has the pass from the Rockets thrown right to him. So an easy turnover. Nice screen from Payne. Halliburton, the step back, and it's good. Nothing but nets. Porter. Crossover, step back, nice play, but he missed the shot. Carney gets the feed, sees a lane, attacks the rim, and scores through the traffic from Harris. This is Hayward over Anderson. He's fouled. It's the first on him. Houston yet to be called for a foul. Hayward, though, hits the first one. Murphy will check in. Vanderbilt and now Wellington back in a Vancouver uniform for the first time in a couple of seasons. Welcome back, sir. Anderson to Wellington. Wide open 3. There's a good start to his season. Hayward. Back to Maggette. He missed at the rim. Nice paint defense these last couple of trips down by the Woodsmen. But our duo that has grown into a couple of veteran players, Anderson and Wellington. Love seeing them link up for that previous play as Murphy spins and fires over Boston. Nice bucket. I told you guys, he is a really good scorer at the rim when he gets his chances. We never really got him to play a whole lot last year, but I think he'll get some more opportunities this year, even though he'll be trading time with Clint Black. That 3 from Hayward is off the mark, and Carney brings it up quickly. Another mismatch for Murphy against Boston. Show Payne how to back people down, man. There you go. That's how it's done. Hayward takes the screen, fires a triple, but it rims out. A cold stretch for the Rockets here in the first quarter. We got Hans Meyer at the scorer's table. He'll check back in, or check in for the first time this season in a couple of moments. Carney, though, lost the ball. Harris picks his pocket for the steal. Then he finds Hayward over Wellington at the rim. There you go. Carney, open look from deep. No dice this time. Good look, though. We'll take that. I want to get Hans Meyer in here so I can see if he can knock down some threes. Murphy called for a hard foul on Maggette. He'll take a couple of charity stripe shots. That's Ray Harris, actually. Never mind. Got their names and numbers mixed up. Both of his free throws drop. Hans Meyer will check in for us in place of Simon Anderson, I believe. So we got Carney out there. Pretty much all the backups out there. So we'll see how this bench unit operates with all of them in there. Carney for 3. Not this time, but Murphy's there on the glass for the easy putback. There's a screen. Boston finds Harris in the corner, but he left his 3 short. Carney, step back 3. There you go. Couple of screens for Hayward. He shrugs him off. Wellington having some issues trying to stick with him, but Hayward can't knock it down anyways. Wellington to Meyer. He lost the handle, and it's jarred loose again by Harris and stolen. Time cutting down. Boston has to launch. It's off the mark, and the quarter ends with Vancouver up by 14 points. Strong offense, pretty good defense, and all around, good basketball these first 12. Start of the second quarter. One of the main things that I'm looking for in this game is to see how the fourth quarter goes, because I'm going to watch the entire thing no matter if it's a blowout or not. And so once we reach the fourth quarter, I want to see how we play, because we saw last year in the WCF against the Spurs, which it might just be against them, but against the Spurs very specifically, because it was the end of our season, we were not good in the fourth quarter, and it cost us all 4 of those losses that we had in that 7-game series. So I'm looking for us to just play some good basketball in the fourth quarter and not let the other team outscore us. In fact, I want to see us put together a great fourth quarter, frankly. That shot won't go for Smith. Meyer missed his first 3 attempt prior to that, but we'll see what we can do. Still a 14-point game, and looking like we got Halliburton and Don Payne back out there. Halliburton, open shot from the mid-range. Got it to go. 8 points for him. 3 for 5. Kennedy to Boston. Catch and shoot. Couple feet behind the line, but that's a nice one. Halliburton back to Payne. Long, open, 2. He rattles it home. Nice passing and some nice shooting by Tyrese Halliburton. Already, like, at least 3 assists at the very least. And he's got 8 points too, so putting together a nice first half. Through the first quarter and changes. Smith loves that one move. He's been going to it a lot. And about the screen. Halliburton challenges Smith at the rim, and he's called for the foul. It's the first on the Rockets. First one open, good. Last year, and pretty much the year prior to that, Halliburton has averaged 19 and 10. I think his assist numbers were slightly up last year compared to his first year with us. We'll see if we can finally get him to that very elusive 20 and 10 season. He's been very close both years, but has not quite reached it. Gordon Poole. Back to Smith. Nice defense by Payne, but it doesn't matter. Jabari Smith putting the Rockets on his back. He's got over half their points. Halliburton. Nice moves, but he fires over Smith and missed it. It was blocked, and then Vanderbilt grabs the board and puts it in. Nice hustle play. We'll see if we can have more of those this year, because I will harp on it a lot, but we give up a lot of points off plays where we jar the ball loose, we blocked a shot, and they would get it back against a lot of teams, especially the Spurs. So looking for that as well. I want to see more hustle. I want to see more guys going for loose balls and picking them up. Meyer, open look, knocking it down from the charity stripe. This offense right now is looking very well oiled. DJ Boston pulls the trigger and hits again. After a timeout, Halliburton at the rim, trying to find Payne, pass deflected, he gets it back, and hits the shot with the left. Boston, another 3. Can't miss right now here in the second quarter. Anderson, deep shots. I don't know about that one. That was several feet behind the line. Screen for Boston. He'll fire, but he missed a mid-ranger. Nice screen from Don Payne. Halliburton out of a shot finds Carney without even looking. He finds Anderson for 3, wide open. That one's off again. They hand off to Porter because he has a mismatch on Payne. He got the switch back to Smith. And he's called for his second foul. First free throw will drop. And Smith hits both. 17 points here in the first half and still over 6 to play. Halliburton, hesitation, back to Payne. He's covered well and he's fouled by Dunleavy.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Vancouver.
First free throw of the year for Payne will fall. Just the second foul on the Rockets. Payne knocks down both free throws. Nice work. Dunleavy fouled and the bucket. Bull is the one called for it. Just a mental mistake right there. Dunleavy's free throw is good. The Rockets have cut the game to 10. Back to Payne on the pick and roll. He'll lay it in with no contest from Dunleavy, really. Porter, baseline. Beautiful pass to Smith, who was cutting. 19 points for Smith. Not even Payne can stop this guy. Anderson off the screen. Frees himself up, and that three will drop this time. Top of the key. I think with Smith right now, our game plan is pretty much let Smith cook and cover everybody else, because he's got just below half their points, and he's playing a lot out there as Payne snatches his shot out of thin air. What a play. Anderson feeds Bol. He will score off the glass, and just like that, our lead jumps back up to 15. Porter hesitates, goes back to Smith. He drives and almost scored, but he gets the third on Payne. Another one of those players that just naturally draws fouls on other players, kind of like James Harden, although not nearly as bad. We smartly take Payne out. We'll probably sit the rest of this first half. Murphy checks in. Both free throws good by Smith, and that is a 20-plus point first half. Graves also back in for us. Halliburton pick and roll with Murphy, and he is uncovered at the hoop. That's way too easy. We have shot extremely well. 24 for 36 is just ridiculous. Najee, the triple. That rattles out. Graves at the rim. His first points of the season. And the foul on Jabari Smith, too. Yeah, right now this Houston defense is, they're not showing up. And by the way, our next opponent, which is tomorrow night on the schedule, are the Suns. And the Suns are apparently, after having the second overall pick, they're the favorites this year, according to the initial preseason power rankings, because they still have Copeland, Booker, Aiden, and they also brought in Austin Hollins, that guy with the huge mohawk with the second overall pick. So they are now the favorites, I guess, but I don't really believe that. Smith gets the feed. Not Smith, that's Dunleavy instead, but Murphy does a good job on defense to thwart the shot. Halliburton to Graves. Uncontested triple. Not this time. Rockets have a size mismatch, but they'll pull the trigger from deep instead. And Halliburton outboxes Dunleavy, who's a center, for the board. Bol, quick trigger on the move. No, but Murphy's there for the putback. That's a 19-point lead. About 3 to play here in the first half. It's been all Woodsmen so far, and Jabari Smith, as that shot will drop for Hayward. What the heck happened there? Graves' passes went right through the hands of Murphy. Harris, hesitation, and the shot is off. Just a foot or two from the rim. I guess nice defense by Graves. Nice pass right there to Anderson, but good job by Hayward to get back there very quickly. Anderson peels around, steps back, and missed the shot. Murphy's there on the glass again, showing off the rebounding and the inside scoring. We pretty much never saw this because we never gave Murphy a chance really last season. And so far, he's proven us wrong. And show maybe why he should be out there and not Clinton Black, but we got to give Clinton Black a chance still. That shot for Hayward will go again. He's got like 7 or 8 points. Anderson gets the feed. Wide open shot, long 2 offline. Porter pulls it down. Harris stripped and stolen. The strip by Wellington, the steal by Anderson. Up to Bol. Now across to Wellington for the 3. That one off the mark, but that's some good passing and some good defense right there by the Woodsmen. Just want to get that shot to drop next time. Harris trying to back down to Wellington. Fadeaway shot, got it. Lead cut back to 14. Wellington rolls, gets the feed around Porter, and leads it in with the foul. All 4 of their fouls have come here in the second quarter. Free throw is good. Porter left open top of the key off a couple of off-ball screens. That one will drop for him. Wellington, step back, Jay, offline. Hayward, a couple of moves. He finds Porter, another uncontested shot. 5 straight for him. And we'll have probably the last shot of the first half. Lead by 12 right now, trying to add to it before this time runs out. What do we draw up here? Anderson's got it. Wellington's going to cross. He doesn't get a good screen. His 3's off the mark, and they pull it down. First half will end with Vancouver ahead 68-56. Dominant first half. Want to see more of it here in the second. Start of the third quarter. Jordan Poole, who is a starter, has been held scoreless so far. Jabari Smith. Oh, I was going to say he continues to play with a hot streak out there, but he misses the corner 3. But it really has been all him. Graves leaves that one hanging. That was an open look, too. Poole, wide open. Look, it's good for his first bucket of the season. So it's been close to a 9-point game. Halliburton's jumper will fall. He's been good. Dunleavy to Harris. They're going to feed Smith here. And Don Payne get the stop. No! It's that one he like spins like it's like a half spin. He throws it up with his right hand and he scores from the high post every time. It's incredible. Anderson waiting for the screen. He'll stop. Find Graves. His 3 won't drop, but Payne's there, and he'll put it in for 2. Cool. Top of the key again. That one drops 2. Maybe a couple of offensive adjustments here by the Rockets to start the half. Going to pull a bit more, trying to get him some looks, especially from deep. Anderson, long 2. Not going to fall. He's now 3 for 9. Smith, the triple. This guy's unconscious. Halliburton off the screen, back to Bobo. He finds Graves for the open 3. Has yet to hit one so far, but Payne and Murphy are eating on the boards today. 16 and 9 for Payne, 7 for 8. He's trying to do all he can to match Smith's output, but I don't know if he can. Too much 3-point shooting and just a lot of shots going in so far. Porter is foul. That's the 4th on Payne. Early foul trouble here in this third quarter. You might check out here. Although nobody at the scores table, so he will stay in for the time being. First free throw, good. And Porter knocks down both. They've cut our gap to 5. Payne, another jump shot, not going to drop. Bobo's there on the glass this time for the putback. I'm not sure what the hell the Rockets are doing on the glass, but they are not even trying to rebound at this point. BJ Boston checks in for Houston as Poole hits one on a fadeaway. And he is yet to miss a 3 or a shot, I believe, here in this half. And all of a sudden, we have a game here, folks. Graves crosses. Will launch a 3. Left it short. I think it's like 0 for 5 now. 1 for 6 in total and 0 for 5 from 3. Yep. Poole for 3 again. Again! Got it! 1-point game. And the offense finds some rhythm. Halliburton will launch and answer right back. Great response. That can be locked on the defensive end. Stop their 3-point shooters and Jabari Smith. He fires the same shot as always, but he missed it this time. Halliburton splits defenders, but it's jar loose and stolen by Smith. Making plays on offense and defense now. Poole has it ripped out of his hands by Anderson. We get it right back. He finds Bobo. Open three. It's good. They feed Smith. Same spot as usual. Payne's there. And he steps out of bounds. Woodsmen take over. Hayward will check in along with Dunleavy. That's actually Kennedy, but Dunleavy will stay in the contest. 7-point game, about half the quarter left. Halliburton takes the screen, finds Anderson, wide open. Can he hit a shot, please? He's having a repeat performance of Game 7. Hayward finds some space, but can't knock it down top of the key. Up ahead to Halliburton. He sees a lane, attacking the basket, slipping by Hayward in for the 2. Wow, that was a terrible inbound pass, and Heinzmeyer gets his first steal. He jumped that one on his first second on the court here in the half. I'll take it. Wellington, long 2, too much arc on it. Harris trying to go over the top, but we are right there. We had Carney and Payne both trying to get that ball. Payne, nice hesitation with the pump fake. Beautiful move to get him up in the air. God, Payne has only missed like 1 or 2 shots, 18 points. Doing a great job. Hayward gets by Wellington. Bobo has to help, and he is called for his second foul. First charity stripe shot will drop for Hayward. And the Rockets keeping themselves in arm's reach right now. Murphy checks in for us. Payne will take a seat with 4 fouls. Carney, the 3, no, but Murphy's there again. Wow. And he's fouled by Kennedy from behind. 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, and Murphy showed me some really good stuff right now. First free throw is up and in. And he hits both. Harris, tough floater, contested by Carney. Great defense. Meyer brings it up. He's got Najee on him. And he steps out of bounds. Nice screen from Maggette. Hayward, quick trigger, and it drops. And he cuts our lead back to 8. They're not going away anytime soon. Carney makes the grab, fires from a deep position. Don't love how many threes we're taking, especially ones that are a bit behind the line. We've taken at least 3 of those so far. But still an 8-point game. If we have a lead like this by the end of the 3rd quarter, that is what I want to see, because that will really show you how we do in this 4th quarter, because it's going to be very evident what happens if we lose this game somehow. That open 3 is not going to drop this time for Hayward. Back with it, under 3 to play. Meyer, that's a deep shot. My God, we are feeling it right now, but not in a good way necessarily. They're going to feed Maggette down low on Meyer. Mismatch and an easy bucket. Wellington to Meyer. Another shot a few feet behind the line, but that one's all silk. And Meyer says, keep it coming. Nice cut by Hayward on the other end really quickly. And they just get us off guard on defense. They have caught up to us in terms of field goal percentage. We have really dropped down after the first half. I was not expecting us to shoot as well, but we have definitely fallen off. But Carney, I thought that was going to drop. Murphy somehow gets the board tipped back to him. He goes up and is going to draw the foul on Blake Kennedy. More free throws for number 51. First one off the mark. Second free throw is good though. Harris, spin move, blocked by Murphy. Vanderbilt dives forward, showing off the hustle, but he can't get there. Najee has it instead. His shot off the screen won't drop. And we end it with a stop. Love the hustle there from Vanderbilt, though. Meyer lobs it for Murphy over the top of 3 defenders. Man, Murphy is... Hey, look. He is looking very good out there. Very impressive performance. But maybe the Rockets just don't have any good rebounders. I'm not sure. Hayward will not hit from downtown. Off-ball screen. Carney crosses. Attacks the rim, and he's fouled by Hayward, his first. That'll put us in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter, these last 49 seconds. First free throw is up and in. And the second is up and good too. Hayward, very contested shot that was almost blocked by Carney. Way to get a hand up in there at the peak of that shot. Meyer, quick 3. Oh my! That's what he gets you. Hayward gets Carney away, but Murphy comes over. Great help defense for the stop. He's got 2 in the quarter. Wellington throwing it up. Don't love that shot. Want to square himself up first at the very least. Last shot of the quarter for Hayward. Left it short. And it's a 15-point lead at the break. If we blow this on opening night, that's going to be embarrassing. Fourth quarter starts. Wellington, Meyer out there with Don Payne, Carney, and Jared Vanderbilt. As Meyer gets down low, and it's a tough one at the rim. Nice take to start this fourth quarter. Let's see how we do here. Can we put together a really good one? I hope so. Cool. Nice pass to Smith. Blocked out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. Wellington somehow gets it. Great rebound. Mismatch for Payne. Please attack the rim. You saw Murphy do it. He's stripped by Porter. That's a nice defensive play. Oh, they're going to feed Dunleavy down low. They got the mismatch on Wellington. And he uses the rim to shield off Wellington. That's just a nice play. Screen from Payne. Carney. Long 2. Online. Smith gets the feed. High post. Mismatched on Carney. Easy bucket for him. After a loose ball out of bounds off of the Rockets, Anderson checks in for us in place of Carney. So Carney's done for the day, but gave us 9 points, 3 for 8 shooting. Was pretty decent out there. Wellington, the step back tray will fall. We are up by 18 points with 10 to go. Fade away shot. Smith, good God. How do you stop him if he's going to play like this? He's got 30 of their 90. Meyer gets the feed. Charity stripe shot wide open. It's good. Smith over Payne. Missed it this time. He's just simply spinning and throwing up a shot. That's his only bag he's got down low or in the high post. Meyer, same shot as Carney a couple plays ago, but that one's not going to fall. Smith gets by Payne this time. Not sure how Payne got caught up in the air so easily or something, but Smith blew by him that time. Not nearly as many points here in the half as the last half, but still plenty of time left. Anderson turns the ball over. Throw it right to Dunleavy. Now a mismatch. But Porter is going to fire instead, and it's good. It's back to 14. Wellington to Meyer. Uncontested Shrey, but several feet behind the line. Nice pick and roll, and now Wellington's called for the foul. First free throw from Dunleavy off the mark. He shoots this ball real quick. He goes 1 for 2. Graves, Halliburton, Bobo check in for the rest of this contest. 13-point lead for us. think most starters are out there for both teams. Hayward's still in there for the Rockets. We're going to wait and see when Harris will check back in. I think he's walking to the scorer's table right now. Hayward, step back, triple. Got it! Halliburton attacks and scores despite the traffic. Really strong performance from him offensively. He's got 19 points, like 9 or so assists. Having a really good day. Hayward with Graves on him. Hesitates, fires off 1 foot, and it's good. He's got 23, really? Jesus. Halliburton, double screens. Smith thwarts the shot attempt. He has to pass out of it. There's a mismatch. Anderson will fire a 3 instead, and he finally knocks the shot down in the second half. Here we go again. Let me guess, a spinning shot from Smith here. Yep, there it is. And we just can't do anything about it. 14 for 22 from the field. Double screens. Halliburton back to Bol. Open shots. Just off, but Payne's there for 2. Another nice offensive board. We have had a lot of those in this game. And the Rockets have had maybe 1. Maybe. Smith gets the switch to Bol. Back on him down. He has to pass out of it to Poole. His shot is off. Graves the screen. Halliburton spots up, but pretty much line drove it. Hayward trying to add to his tally, but Graves is there to stifle him. Smith has it. He finds Porter in the corner. That one falls. Still a 12-point game, 5 to play. Halliburton tries again. That one's way off the mark, but Payne comes in out of nowhere for the board. They can't stop him. Monster game for him, 24, and he's got to have, like, what, 13, 14 boards at least. Poole attacks, gets by Anderson, and in there for the easy 2. They've caught us off guard on defense a couple of times after we score. Pulls up to 14 points, all of which have come here in the second half. High screen from Bol. Halliburton back to him. We love this play. That's a good look. Hayward finds Porter. It's blocked by Bol. Smith gets back to it. Halliburton dove for it, but a bit too late. Poole wide open, missed the shot. And now Payne blocks the putback attempt from Dunleavy. Look at that defense right there. We're showing some hustle too. We've had 2 dives for balls, and I've never seen us dive for a ball. Halliburton is cold though. Poole trying to find some space. He launches the shot, but Graves, great shot contest. Mismatch down low for Payne against Jordan Poole. He spins, throws up the shot, and he's not going to be hitting those Jabari Smith type of shots here. Smith again with it. Over Bol this time. Not going to drop. Anderson, contested 3, offline. Porter. Nice move off the screen, but too much under it. Just over 2.5 to play. A 12-point lead for the Woodsmen. We've scored 20 points so far in the quarter. I want to see more. I want to see at least 25, but I want to see really 30. Payne blocked by Smith. What a play. Now a mismatch. Is Anderson's the only guy at the rim, but Smith passed out of it immediately. They're trying to set up Poole. Never mind, they're going to go back to the mismatch. Or not. They wave that off. Anderson poked it out, and then Poole kicked the ball, and we take over. Kickball violation. That is the first time I have ever seen that called this entire series. Quite frankly, a couple of firsts here, a couple of dives for loose balls, and a kicked ball violation. We're seeing some new stuff here to start year 9. Halliburton finds Payne on the cuts. Great pass. 2 minutes to go. Going to be tough for the Rockets to come back in this one. Smith trying to get by Payne. He scores. How? This guy is going to put up 40 in a loss. just like Anderson in several instances. The free throw is good. Payne picks up his 5th foul, but maybe a bit too late to worry about a foul out here. Bobo, that's the screen. Anderson, back to him. Long 2. He has not done as well this second half as he did in the first. Smith, tough shot. Payne's there for the stop. Bobo gets the feed down low. He shrugs off his man, but missed the shot. You got to hit that. Cross-court pass to Smith. He's double. He finds Dunleavy on the roll, though. That's a great feed. Bobo again, this time on Smith, then. He's too tall for him. Screen for Jordan Poole. He takes it. Fires out of a shot. Finds Smith. He's doubled again in the corner by both our bigs. Pull the 3. Not going to drop. And we can run this clock out. Very, very nice win here. The defense was definitely not bad. 112 is like pretty much like an average score for a lot of NBA teams. So pretty average defense. I mean, Smith popped the hell off in this one. But really good offense. I wanted a bit more there in the 4th quarter from us. But overall, really strong performance. Once we took that lead there in the 1st quarter, we never looked back, even though they gave us a couple of scares. But great win here on opening night. 123 for the offense. Defense held the Rockets to 112, and you take that every time. Don Payne leads the way in this one, and you could tell by the way that he was playing out there. 26 points, 15 boards. Did not end up fouling out. Great job. 5 offensive boards, 12 for 16 from the field. He was fantastic. How about this guy right here, Keon Murphy? 5 offensive rebounds to match Don Payne. Did not miss a shot. 17 points, 3rd highest on the team. Really just well-balanced scoring. We've got a guy with 26, 19, 17, 16, 12, 11, and 9, and 2 guys with 1 bucket each. That's some pretty good, well-rounded team basketball right there. Anderson definitely did not start off the year off the way that I would hope. 4 for 12 in total, only 11 points, 6 assists, though, which is a pretty good number for him. Halliburton, 19 points, 11 assists. A lot of that came in the first half. Bobo, 16 points. A lot of that came in the first half. Meyer, though, a lot to show there. Love what he gave us off the bench. Same with Carney and Wellington. Both guys were pretty decent out there. I thought Todd Graves could have done better. Didn't see a whole lot from him besides a couple of defensive plays. And overall, really good win. Jabari Smith up 37 points on opening night. 15 for 25. Hayward at 23, I believe, off the bench because they started Ray Harris, but he did not check back in afterwards, really. He only had 7 points. But overall, really strong win. We shot pretty well. Still, we shot 33% from 3. I think that's like our bottom line for this team. Definitely could have used some help from a couple of players. I mean, Graves going 1 for 6 does not help, or 0 for 4 rather from 3 does not help. And Carney was 1 for 6. So those two kind of let us down from beyond the arc, but it's one game. A lot more to show throughout the year. The Rockets, though, shot 45%. But we owned the paint thanks to Don Payne and Keon Murphy. Had a lot more bench points. We had more assists, more offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, steals, blocks, and less turnovers. All around, pretty much exactly what you want, and they never led. So a pretty good job there opening night, and that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and Year 9 will continue next time out, probably against the Kings, because we have, I guess this is all our games against them this year. We have 1 away game on the second week, and then we have 2 more weeks, or two more games in the weeks following that. We play the Kings again this year. We might not until like maybe the last month of the season. No, that's it. It's just those 3 games, the first 3 weeks, those are it against the Kings. So we're going to watch one of those next time out. Might go for the one on the road, but we'll see if we want to watch another home game before we start and go into the away ones. But yeah, pretty good win, and I will see you guys next time out. So until then, take care and go Woodsmen.